Bring it all on. I'm
Yeah.
a big wrestling fan, and I feel like you're kind of intertwined into this world too. I mean, we've seen you drinking beers and shooting guns with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You tell a great story about drinking on a plane with Ric Flair. How much of a wrestling fan are you?
Huge. So I did a show with Cody Rhodes, a Go Big show, and I told him up front, I was like, "Oh, I'm not like a huge wrestling fan." And he goes, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Obviously, I know your dad like really well because I grew up in Florida. I saw him wrestle Wahoo McDaniels, and he's like, you know Wahoo McDaniels?" And I was like,
Oh,
"Well, yeah."
wow.
I mean, I knew all the guys. I grew up in Florida, so like I know a lot about wrestling. And then I started talking about the Von Erich brothers, and he's like, "Hang on." He's like, "You know about the Von Erich brothers?" I go, "Oh, very intimately. I was obsessed with the Von Erich brothers." And we start talking wrestling. And halfway through the season of making this show, he goes, "Hey, I don't want to break your heart. You're a huge fucking wrestling fan. You just aren't watching it currently." Like I didn't know anything about the pipe bomb with CM Punk. Like I
Yeah.
didn't know. I wasn't current to what was going on. And then he's like, "You should pay attention to what's going on now because right now is a really cool time in wrestling. It's more about agility and fast guys than it is the big guys." And I was like, "That's my guys. That's the ones I liked." And so I got back into wrestling, hanging out with Cody. So yeah, I love it. So funny. He was the one who told me, he goes, "You're like a pro wrestler. You come out, you chug a beer and rip your shirt off like you are." And then we did Fully Loaded. Shane Gillis is like, "Dude, you're like John Cena. You run out to the stage." And I'm like, "Dude, pro wrestling's all over me. Like I am a child of Hulk Hogan's. Like Hulkster's my guy. I grew up in Florida in the shadows of him over in Clearwater Beach. So like,
Yes.
fuck yeah, I love wrestling."